Welcome back, people! This is the KD51 Life of a Racer YouTube channel, and you are here because you clicked on a link that had a bunch of cool custom painted helmets right in your face with a bunch of bright colors, and you were like, wow, I have to click on that. So you did, and now you're here. And we're gonna run you through some of my custom painted helmets that I've had throughout the years. There's a bunch of cool ones here. These are just some of the helmets that I wore from some of the seasons that we've done throughout the years. And yeah, we're gonna show you a little bit about each one. Here we go. The first one. Here it is. One of my first ever, that I remember anyways, one of my first ever custom painted road race helmets. This was back in 2010. This helmet was custom painted for the Indianapolis GP race in 2010. I was on a Little Milwaukee, and they had a one-off race at Indy with the MotoGP races that was just the Milwaukees. But yeah, overall, pretty cool design. This is a pretty cool one because it was one of my first ever custom painted helmets. So, all right, next one. Helmet number 2. Here it is. Pretty similar to the last one. As far as design goes, the neon green, neon yellow, half and half theme I had going for a little while. We changed up the orange a little bit on this one, it looks like. But there's still all the crosses in the paint here. Got my name on the side, the 51 on the side as well. This helmet I wore a lot growing up. It looks like I may have went down in it. I have no idea where, but got a couple scuff marks, probably Brainerd. Don't really know much what else to say about it. Helmet 3 was my first ever helmet painted by Tagger Designs. He does an epic job on all my helmets that I send to him. So this helmet was worn in the 2013 season, so this would have been like one of the first years that I ran a couple pro events. This helmet is actually 2 of these painted exactly the same, and one of them got wrecked. And actually, Ray Rizzo has the second version of this one in his little collection, and he brings it around to the racetrack and shows it because of this guy right here. We got Jesus doing the peace sign right on the front. But yeah, pretty special, pretty cool, just because it was one of the first ones that Tag did for me. And yeah, the design is super sick as well. Next one. Helmet 4. Here it is. This is a pretty wicked design. I don't know if you can see all the little details in there, but I mean, it's basically a galaxy, all the black. Super intricate galaxy design. All the detail work that Tagger put into this one. Super cool with all the lightning bolts and the graffiti. It's got my name in graffiti again on the chin bar, and then my number on the back, 51. And then of course we got Jesus doing the peace sign on the top. So I got my first ever podium in this helmet. Ran second pretty much the whole race, and then had a good little battle with Dustin Dominguez. He ended up beating me to the line, or he passed me off the back straightaway. But yeah, some pretty cool memories in this one of my first ever pro podium. And then also I wore this helmet in 2015 at COTA in the rain. So this was a pretty cool helmet. I got 5th. This was my first year racing the upper 600 class. Pretty good result in this thing as well at COTA in 2015. Next up, helmet number 5. Boom! This was one of the coolest helmets I think Tag has ever painted for me until this day, honestly. I love the ocean and surfing, super cool wave design. Yeah, again, Tagger did some super cool graffiti on the chin bar for my name, and then we got Jesus on the top doing the peace sign. So this was one of my favorites, honestly. This is a super cool helmet. Helmet 6. Helmet 6. I got this idea because one of my favorite movies as a kid was Surf's Up. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie or not, but It's basically this surfing movie, and like I said, actually, in the last helmet, I love the ocean, I love surfing, even though I'm not very good at it because I never get to do it. It was a super cool movie when I was little, so we got the idea to put Chicken Joe on the back of my helmet, surfing it up. I don't know if you guys have seen this movie, but he's like, yeah, man. Super funny character in the movie. And, a surfer that happened to be from Sheboygan, Wisconsin. And some of you may know that we race at a racetrack in Wisconsin, in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin, which is like 30 minutes from where old Chicken Joe here was born. So this helmet was actually painted for Road America. That's the race that I'm talking about. Tag painted this one in 2014. I finished, actually at Road America, I finished 4th, one step off the podium. In this helmet, basically all came up to the line neck and neck, and I got 4th. So didn't get my first podium in this helmet, but I did wear this same helmet at Barber Motorsports Park in 2014 for race 2. And I got my 2nd ever podium there, so podiumed in this lid right here, so that's super cool. Tons of detail in this one. Chicken Joe looks rad. This is, I know I said the last one was my favorite, but this one's pretty cool too, with Chicken Joe on the back here. So if you haven't watched Surf's Up, go watch it. That way you know who Chicken Joe is. And yeah, super cool helmet again by Tagger. I think that's about it on this guy. Helmet number 7, I think, coming at you. Helmet number 7. I wore this helmet for testing for the Daytona, the Race of Champions for John Anderson that weekend. Same team I race for now, actually. That was back in 2017, but I think I wore this helmet for most of the 2015 season in Moto America. And this helmet was painted right around the time that Dane Westby passed away. So we got the Dane Westby sticker on there. Super cool design. But yeah, helmet number 8 coming up. Helmet number 8. This is actually the exact same paint job as one of the HAC road race helmets that we showed you. I wore this helmet at Loretta Lynn's in, I believe, 2016. First year going to Loretta's. Definitely some cool memories, different style of racing. I do motocross as well. I don't know if some of you guys on the YouTube channel may not even know that. Loretta Lynn's is a huge motocross race that they have every year. Amateur national. It's the biggest amateur national of the year. So basically, like, if you go to Loretta's, you're one of the fastest 40 guys in your class in the entire country. So I made it in 2 classes. I love the design. This is, again, one of my favorite designs that Tag's done for me. Boom. Number 9. We're going to continue with the motocross theme here. This is a super sick helmet that Tag did for me. I don't know if you can see the chrome, but there's a chrome in there, and seafoam, neon greens, neon yellow, with the zebra stripes and checkered pattern. This was a super sick design with my KD logo in the back. This is a more recent helmet. I actually wore this last year. Tag painted this for me in 2017, but I wore this last year for my first ever pro motocross national. I did Millville and Ironman last season and wore this helmet at both races. I also did a whole bunch of the amateur supercross races in this lid, but yeah, super sick design. Tag killed it on this one as well, just like he does on all of them. So this is a Bell helmets, the best current sponsor. Next one. 10. Boom. This guy is sweet. This is custom painted by Tagger Designs again. This was painted for the Daytona 200, as you can see, the big Daytona on the side. which is a big motorcycle race held every year at Daytona Beach. Really cool history on that. It started off on the sand on the beach, and guys would race motorcycles up the beach onto the concrete and streets and all that, and then it kind of developed into the road course at Daytona, and now till this day they still run it on the road course. But super cool. I wish I would have got the opportunity to run it when it was on the beach and in the sand and all that. That would have been sweet, but I guess I'll have to just stick to doing it on the banking. And he put the spaceship on the top with the 51 on there, so that's super cool. I love this design. This is I say that about every single one, that they're all my favorites. I kind of like them all, but this was a really cool design. But there was ended up being three restarts, and my clutch went out on the last restart. So my team, Cody, shout out to Cody, put a clutch in on pit lane and kept me in the race. So yeah, that was a super cool race. Started off last, battled my way all the way through the pack, and finished 7th. So 57 laps around the Daytona high banking to 7th from being a lap down. So pretty cool history in this helmet, and super cool paint job by Tag. Hopefully I can wear this one again. And my girlfriend got it dirty at the go-kart track. There's still dirt in it, so that's interesting. Hopefully I get to wear this helmet again someday at Daytona. I'd still rock it for sure. If I get to do the 200 again, you'll see me in this bad boy right here. Super sick. Coming at you. Boom! This one is pretty special to me just because this was definitely the first Bell road race helmet that I painted. Kind of like my first go at things. Left the carbon fiber under the... So this helmet started off just all black, and I did the custom paint job, so we left the carbon fiber under there. Looks super cool. Actually, the last helmet kind of inspired the design on this one, with the 51 on the side, kind of like this guy. So I copied Tag's 51. But anyways, the 51 design came from Tagger, so I tried to copy the lines from that one and do my own little 51 on the side. I think it turned out pretty sweet. And this side was based off of a Volcom design that Tag did, where it was basically one solid color and then the Volcom logo all over, kind of like my KD logo here. The base color was supposed to be pink, but couldn't really get pink to work, so we ended up going with neon orange. But yeah, cool design. As you can tell by the huge scrape in the side of it. The beginning of the season this year, I actually broke my collarbone wearing this bad boy on the R1. So yeah, a little bit of road rash there from the crash. Smacked the ground pretty good and broke my collarbone. So yeah, not so great of memories in this guy, but cool that it was the first one that I painted, and it turned out pretty good. So helmet 12 coming up. This is probably one of the, I don't know how to put
first memories
and best at the same time, because Laguna Seca. I won my first ever Moto America Pro race in this helmet, and then the next weekend I went to Thunderhill, and I don't know if you guys have seen our latest YouTube videos, but lost brakes on the R1 again, and or not again, but the last helmet I crashed on the R1. That was at the beginning of the season, broke my collarbone, and now here we are mid-season, towards the end of the season, break my femur on the R1 as well. That bike just hates me. I don't know why. But yeah, that's why the chin piece right here had the same kind of carbon fiber on it, the cheetah print on it. But apparently it went flying off in the crash. But overall, to have survived like a super fast crash on an R1, this thing came out pretty good.
When I went into the ER, I was like, where's your helmet? Because I wanted to see, like, helmets usually can tell how bad the crash was for the most part. And so I like grabbed it, and I was like, the visor had popped, or what is this thing called? The shield?
Shield.
The shield had popped off.
Oof. Still dirt coming out.
There's dirt everywhere. But overall, it held up so good. There's just a crack right here. And so I was just super thankful that he was in like the best of
the best.
What is that called?
Race Star. Best of the best.
Just all the best protective gear.
Yeah.
Everything kept him safe.
Yeah. My TCX boots kept me super safe. Cortec leathers kept me safe. Helmet. Obviously, Bell. Race Star. If you guys are going to purchase a helmet for your street bike or sport bike or even motocross bike, I would definitely look into Bell products. They've kept me safe in all my crashes, and yeah, I just have super good quality products. So check them out if you ever need a new helmet. Yeah, super cool helmet. Won my first pro race in this thing, and then not so hot the next weekend, but overall, I loved this helmet. I really wish I didn't destroy it. But yeah, moving on to the next one. 13. 13. This is one of my most recent custom paint jobs that I did. This was my first time experimenting with gold leaf. Super cool. I think it turned out pretty good for my first time. But I love the way this variegated gold leaf turned out on the helmet. And I like the gold 51s and the gold KD. And I got my, look at that. That's you guys. That's the YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. But yeah, super cool design. I love the back here with my name, DeCarroll in gold. Mind FX. Again, this is a Bell. This is actually a Bell Star. Yeah, super cool design. I'm a little bit biased because I'm the one who painted it. I love it. Love how the gold turned out.
Oh.
And you will see me rocking this bad boy at a race near you soon.
Let me grab the other one.
Marissa's currently grabbing this guy's cousin,
It's
so
not
we can
his
show you.
cousin.
It's kind of his cousin.
He was just made in
This
the
is
same
another.
time,
This
so.
is another Bell Star that I'm painting currently. It's not finished
Favorite
yet.
one.
But super clean design. This is a similar design to the stock graphic, the Bell Classic Mind FX, the flex stickers, KD on the top. You got the KD51 YouTube channel. That's you guys. Thanks for watching. By the way, if you're not subscribed to this video, please go down, drop it a like, give it a comment. Tell me what you want to see on my next custom Bell helmet. And yeah, this is going to be one of the ones for next season, actually. So we're giving you kind of a little sneak peek at one of my brand new helmets. This will be used at some of the Moto America races next season, and probably used at AFM at the end of this year in a couple weeks. So yeah, I love this one. This one turned out super clean. Got my name on the fin there, and then my last name right there, Kaleb DeCarroll. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, Bell stickers. Boom! Bell. Bell. Check it out.
It's the best.
Next helmet. 13. Boom. Alright, 13. 13 is a pretty cool lid. I don't think anybody's ever seen this one before. I've never wore it yet. I was going to wear it at Barber, but didn't end up wearing it. This is a... Basically, I don't know how many of these were made, but there was not a lot of these made. But basically, it was a one-off design that didn't ever get produced. So they only made a couple of them, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it's coming out, I have no idea. But it's the same graphic as what is sold to the public, but just a different color, pretty much. Absolutely love the color of this helmet, the salmon color, and can't wait to wear it here in a couple weeks coming up at AFM. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, I know this has kind of been different than what we've been doing. We've only been doing vlogs, but I kind of wanted to just give you guys a little bit of info on some of the cool custom helmets that I've had over the years. If you did enjoy it, make sure to drop a like. Make sure you leave a comment and tell us what you want to see in the next couple weeks. Within the next couple of weeks, we're gonna do some like our product reviews or just some of the stuff and sponsors that I have and products that I use that I love for riding. But yeah, that's something that we have for ideas coming up for future videos. But for now, hope you guys enjoyed this, and see you soon in the next KD51 Life of a Racer.